All right, welcome third graders to the 4.2 Wednesday grammar homework. And we're looking at this column right here. Okay, add a pronoun to complete the sentence. So pronouns take the place of nouns. So let's see, Titan may have an ice volcano on it. It's talking about the Titan. So it is going to take the place of Titan, which is a noun. So it is a pronoun, and it is for things that aren't alive. Okay, so Titan is a planet, so it's not alive, so you're going to use the word it. Complete the chart. Tell in the past tense is told. Like, I told you not to do that. Took in the present is going to be take. Teach in the past tense is taught. Okay. Let's see here. Which word could be found on this page of a dictionary? B-E-C, that's after A. B-E-C, and it's before the F, so I think that one might work. Let's see, B-E-H. Well, H is after the F, so this one won't work. B-E-G, A-B-C-D-E-F-G, so begin won't work because that's going to be after before, so you have become. See how I put a little mark there too, so that kind of let me know that that one worked. I was just double checking the other ones, so just a little test taking strategy there. Okay, a manager is, and like I talked about on Monday's video, when you add an OR or an ER at the end of it, so you see manage and refrigerate, so you got refrigerate and manage. When you add an ER or an OR at the end of it, it becomes a noun, and it becomes the thing or the person that is doing whatever the root word was. Okay, so in this particular case, you add an ER onto manager, and now it becomes a person who manages. It becomes the thing or the person who does whatever the root word was. In this case, it was manager, and on Monday, it was refrigerate. Underline the conjunction in the sentence. The spacecraft explored Titan after it explored Saturn. The conjunction here is after. The spacecraft explored Titan. That is an independent clause. It can stand on its own. It's independent. It makes sense. After it explored Saturn, that is a dependent clause. What makes it a dependent clause is this doesn't make sense on its own. After it explored Saturn? No. What did it do after it explored Saturn? So after it explored Saturn, you know, you're looking, it does not make sense on its own. So it's a dependent clause. And what makes it a dependent clause is this conjunction here, after it explored Saturn, makes it so that it cannot stand on its own. It does not make sense. Which is correct, farther or farer? Well, that doesn't even sound like a word, so we're going to go with farther. I haven't even read the sentence. I could just tell farther is not even a word. See, Saturn is farther away from the sun than Jupiter is. And once again, like we talked about yesterday, when you are looking at words that end in ER, you're comparing two things. So Saturn is farther away from the sun than Jupiter is. So you're comparing Jupiter and Saturn. When you're only comparing two things, you use ER. You use EST when you're comparing one thing to everything. I wonder if there will be, I don't see an example of using EST in our homework, so maybe they'll have one next week. Circle the sentence that is considered informal. I got lots to do today. Yeah, that sounds kind of informal. The grammar is bad. It should be I have a lot to do today. There are many things I must do today. Well, that sounds like so professional, right? There are many things I must do today. So I got lots to do today is informal conversation. It's something you'd say to your friend, which is informal. Whereas in formal, more serious environment, there are many things I must do today is something you would say like in a business meeting. Okay, hopefully that helps you. That is Wednesday's 4.2 Spiral Homework.